Hi, this is Annika. About a year and 3 months ago, I uploaded a video on my YouTube and called it Vlog 1. And in that video, I was joined by three of my roommates who were also my friends from nursing school. And we talked about things like, oh, what was the hardest thing about nursing school, and what was the most fun thing, and our best memory, and most importantly, what we were looking forward to. And at the time, we were really looking forward to graduation. And good news, since vlog 1, all four of us graduated nursing school in May, and all of us are now registered nurses. And obviously, we didn't film anything after that vlog. And that's totally on me, because I just remember every week we would do something, or we would go to an event, or there would be something essential that happened, and then my friends would be like, Annika, you should put this on the vlog. And I'd be like, you're right. But then, even though I recorded some videos, it just never happened. Vlog 2 just never happened. So I'm gonna give you a recap now. Since last January, my friends and I passed nursing school. Let's see, 5 of my friends and I ended up hosting a conference about moral distress and burnout. I went to like 3-4 conferences. I joined Sigma Theta Tau. I now have a leadership position in Sigma Theta Tau. Let's see, we had poster presentations, award ceremonies. We had our nurse pinning. I graduated. I moved from my college town back to my hometown. I now live with my parents again. I passed my NCLEX in July. What else? Oh, I am now 6 months into being a working registered nurse. Work is still pretty scary sometimes, and it's still stressful, especially because I'm a new grad, and I'm still not an expert, and I still question a lot of my decision making. But I have been so blessed because I had a really good supportive preceptor, and I work in a unit where the staff is really, really supportive, and the other nurses I work with really teach me how to become a better nurse. Right now, as you all know, we're going through a COVID-19 pandemic. And originally, this whole week, I was supposed to be in Washington, D.C. To present a poster talking about the conference that we held last April. It was supposed to be for the Nurses Education Research Conference that's hosted by Sigma Theta Tau, and it would have been my first time at like a global conference with a bunch of nurse educators, PhDs, and things like that. And it would have been really fun and a really good networking opportunity for me. But because of COVID-19, I am at home instead, which is still a privilege, and it's still a blessing that I get to stay at home rather than working in the front lines during this last week. And because of the whole COVID-19 thing, I have had the privilege of staying at home and spending a lot of time with my family, and cleaning my room, and exploring hobbies that I have been trying to do for a while and yet have not done, like this one. So my friend Miko, who was in the first video, has been making vlogs too, and he has been encouraging me to upload the second vlog. So hi Miko, this is for you. And I don't really have a lot of things to say, just because I don't really know what's interesting or what I can really talk about. But there are 2 things that I want to say while I'm on camera. And it is that, first of all, thank you for everyone that's doing their part. Thank you for all of the healthcare providers, not just my fellow nurses, but our MDs, PAs and Ps, our LPNs, LVNs, CNAs, all of our ancillary staff, our grocers, truck drivers, farmers, all of the essential people that are keeping our economy going. And thank you for everyone who's staying at home. Thank you for participating in social distancing. Thank you for helping flatten the curve. Thank you because, now we will have enough time and enough resources to really give effective care to everybody that end up going to the hospital, whether it be for COVID or not. Thank you for keeping everyone aware, especially on my social media. It's so easy to get consumed by the panic and fear, but thank you for those that are posting positive messages on there. And thank you for those that are giving us hope and reminding us of the good things rather than focusing and dwelling on the pandemic that is happening right now. And the second thing I want to say is that my family has a nonprofit called Helping All Humanity. So for those who don't know me, my family and I do animal medical missions in the Philippines, and they're really fun, and we get to help our community in the Philippines, and we get to do it with our local church there. But this time around, we really want to be able to contribute to our local community. So if anyone out there knows where we can either buy masks, or if there's anybody that is making masks, could you please let me know? Because we really want to be able to fund small businesses, even maybe, especially for those who are making the masks, so that we can distribute masks to our local frontliners, not just healthcare providers, but also grocery store workers and, the people that are really still showing up for work. And I am just so thankful and so privileged to be able to still go to work and to take care of the patients that are alone at work, because right now we're not accepting any patient visitors just because we want to be able to decrease the possibility of spreading the virus. So it's been, I'm not gonna lie, like being in a family of healthcare providers, it gets scary considering, my parents are nurses as well, not knowing if we will go home with it or not, not knowing if anyone in my family will be infected, especially because I have relatives all over the world that are nurses, and just for me to also be safe at work. But at this time, it's so important to find the things that will allow you to focus on what's good and what's hopeful rather than the things that will keep on bringing you down. For example, at my work, sometimes we can get so carried away with the fear of transmitting, like getting the virus from the patient to us, and we need to rant and we need to really talk about the things that we're feeling, but sometimes it can get really overwhelming because you don't want to keep on listening to other people's fears and emotions all the time. So when I'm at work, I find a spot in the hospital, in my unit, that's quiet, and sometimes I'll just chart there and spend at least like 2-3 hours there. Or if I'm really busy, I'll try to make the time to just even go to the bathroom for a minute and refocus and pray in order for me to just stay peaceful in my mind. So there's a lot of different things that we can all implement in order to take care of ourselves. CDC says that it's really important to exercise because your physical health really will protect you if you end up getting the virus. It'll really build your immunity and you will have overall better physical health. And it's the same thing with your mental health. The stress that we go through, especially when we're in a crisis, can break down our physical health. So our mental health really, really matters. So please take care of yourselves. And I just went on a whole rant. I said I didn't really have much to say, but I hope that the things that I'm saying to you are valuable. And I hope you're finding creative ways to stay at home while you're at home. My, so we have a back patio, and during my first day off, I decided to hang out at the back patio, and I was lucky enough that it was really good weather that day. And my sister, who has been doing online schooling because of her college being closed, has been in her room for days. And then so I told her that that day she has to spend at least 3 hours with me doing her schoolwork outside instead, because even just little sunlight, just in the backyard, or just go to the front and do some jumping jacks, like walk a little bit, it really helps you. It really allows you to feel some sense of normalcy. So be creative, find ways. And we are so privileged to be able to stay at home and to be able to get the support that we need. And if you know people that need help, please do reach out. Ask the elderlies that you know if they need you to go to the grocery stores. Just make sure that when you do go out, you're safe and you practice good hygiene. You wash your hands properly. Don't touch your face if you haven't washed your hands, and don't stand too close to people. And all in all, I want to end this video with a Bible verse, and it's Romans 12:12. It says, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. So everybody stay safe, stay at home, and for those that are working, please stay safe and remember how important you are and how thankful we are for you to be showing up to work. And you matter.